guys, I'm Romany Macasa, and for today's video, we will be discussing about rape culture together with Miss Arian Badaguas. Please introduce yourself.
Hello viewers, I'm Arian. I'm a student in JRU and studying Humanities and Social Sciences, grade 12 and section E.
So Arian, are you ready to discuss this topic?
Of course, Romilly.
So without further ado, let's get started.
Romilly, there are many reasons why rape culture was occurring, right?
Yeah, that's right, Arian.
Can I ask you a question, Romilly? Why do you think rape culture was existing?
Arian, for me, I think it is about the behavior of the people.
Why did you say so, Romilly?
Because most of people, especially men, are doing some inappropriate behavior. They say if you want to be respected, don't wear revealing clothes or don't show too much skin. But in reality, it's in their behavior that triggers them to do such.
Right, Romilly. Also, some of men teasing of sexual words. They pun about what they want to express their sexual desires.
And most of people are tolerating this kind of behavior.
I agree with that, Romilly. They are normalizing catcalling, which is inappropriate. And there are some people who blame the victim. That's why they got raped, and some of the victims do not speak or even ask for help.
Because they're scared that those people will not believe them, instead blame them because on how they act, how they dresses, and that's what we call victim blaming.
So why rape is happening?
I think it is because of the traditional gender role.
What you think so, Romilly?
Yes, based on the article that I have read.
You read some article.
In Japan, Australia, and also in Germany, they believe that men should be dominant and women are submissive.
What does it mean?
There are some studies in several countries suggested a promotion of an ideology of male toughness and related to violence against women.
I see that gender inequality is a huge issue over the past centuries.
Yes, in ancient Rome, if a woman is a slave, she is forced to be a prostitute, and it isn't considered as a crime, because they believe if you are a slave, you are property of the owner.
Because of these practices, the image of men became stronger while the woman became weaker.
Exactly. That's why rape culture is existing. Okay, let us move on to the history of rape culture. Aryan, can you tell us something about how rape culture evolved?
I also read an article just like what you did, Romley, and it was the first coined in the 1970s in US by second wave feminists and was applied contemporary American culture as a whole, right?
When was the first rape culture term appears?
When it is appears in the 1974 on the book Rape, which is the first source book for women, edited by Noreen Connell and Cassandra Wilson for the New York Radical Feminists. And in the second one is in the 1992, which is the Journal of Social Issues paper entitled A Feminist's Division of Rape and Sexual Assault.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. How about the background?
I forgot to mention about the background. Rape culture is perpetuated using misanthropic language, and an assault culture is made of when sexual brutality becomes standardized and endured among citizenry.
So when was the rape culture frequently shaped?
For my own opinion, maybe when the overall citizenry learn and sustain assault fantasies, which is to a great extent affected by media and mainstream society. The term assault culture was characterized as of late. Yet, the idea of assault culture has been in the presence for a considerable length of time.
Do you have any evidence?
Rape affects every woman. It can affect on how they live on daily basis, on how they face other people, and they tend to not trust other people because of the trauma that rapists cause them.
So, for you, Aryan, what do you think is the possible solution for this problem?
We all know that rape culture is not a good thing, so it is better to stop victimizing people just for your own benefit. For me, this particular issue has a lot of possible solutions on how humans are going to prevent it, but I'll give you four in this problem. First is that we should know how to defend ourselves. Learning some self-defense will help because this is for your own sake too. And second is that you know how to contact an emergency number because this is necessary for all of us, especially when you feel strange or and then third is that we should use our words carefully because rape is not unwanted sex or intercourse but a crime, and it is important to call it out as such. And last is that don't laugh at the situation because this issue is not a joke or a funny situation because it is a serious matter that needs attention and prevention to every victim. And I'm glad that you guys are watching this and listening this now because it is important.
Possible solution, Aryan. I know that these solutions will help people, especially our viewers. Thank you very much for your information.
No worries. I'm happy that I'm able to give information, especially in this particular problem here in our society.
So for all the viewers out there, always take care of yourselves. And as much as possible, always remember all the informations that we have said for you to be able to prevent the cases here in our country. Have a good day, everyone!